Bet you didn't see this coming. Halloween decorate with me. Let's do it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is Ryan's old costume, and I literally thought I ripped the middle of it, but it's actually a pee hole. Very convenient. Time to decorate and get this place looking spooky. Look at the way she's looking at me right now. She's like, what are you wearing, you dramatic witch? I look ridiculous. It's all fun and games, you know? Alright, so I'm going to decorate my coffee table right here and then kind of switch a few things around my place that needs to go from fall to spooky. I can't like do my full entire spooky decor that I envision just because I don't have the space in order to switch everything from like orange to blacks and whites and stuff like that. So things are still going to be fall-ish and then some dashes of spookiness throughout. If you've seen any of my other decorate with me videos from fall to Halloween, that's just like kind of the vibe that I work with in my studio apartment. So let's start decorating the coffee table. I'm going to put on a fun playlist and oh, it's hot in here. And then we will chat in a bit. Typically, I'd put on autumn jazz playlists on Spotify, but I did create my own kail-o-ween playlist where it has a bunch of different spooky Halloween related music. So definitely go check that out. And I'm gonna play this and continue to decorate. On my little chair, I like to put my Sanderson sister dolls. I absolutely love these. Ooh, the hair is getting a little stuck on, what's her name? Oh my gosh, Mary, that's her name. So I like to put them right here, and I just think they look so cute, but a little spooky, but just super cute. Sisters! In the bathroom, I'm going to put this plug-in that I got from Bath and Body Works a few years ago. Can't plug it in with these skeleton hands. They're slippery. I think it's so cute with the little witch at the top. I don't really use the scent plug-in. I just thought it was a really cute way to add some spirit into your bathroom. I love this Halloween graphic that I helped design with the designer off of Etsy a few years ago. And I would have loved this to be on a t-shirt. I just didn't, you know, we didn't think of that. We thought of a print. So I put the print up here and I think it looks cute and just reminds me that I just want to go into Halloween Town. Also, I wanted to show you guys my Sanderson sister book up close. Look how cool it is. Look how realistic that eyeball is. I got this off of Etsy a few years ago when my cousins and I were the Sanderson sisters for Halloween. I was Winifred, my cousin Emily was Mary, and then my cousin Rachel was Sarah. It was just like the best Halloween costume to do with my legitimate sisters. I'll put a photo right here of us. And right here. So cool, right? I love doing that. Oh, and inside, I know a lot of people have asked like what's inside of the book, and it's really just like an open space that you can store stuff. So yeah, not sure where I'm going to put this, but it's one of my prized possessions, so nowhere that it can get ruined, that's for sure. Okay, it's just too hot for this skeleton costume. As fun as it is, I'm going to change because LA is just not with it yet with the fall weather, so I'm currently sweating up a storm. So I'm gonna change and then finish decorating. Okay, I'm in comfier clothes now, so I'm going to decorate some of my kitchen and swap out some things. Sorry if the AC is kind of loud, but I need it on right now. I love this kitchen towel. It reminds me of Halloween Town. The hat looks just like Marnie's, and the jack-o'-lantern kind of looks like the one in the center of the square. I just think it's super cute and makes me feel very nostalgic and childish. I found these cute little pumpkins for $1, so I thought I would just get 2 of them because they just made me happy, and I thought, why not? I'll spread them out, so that could go there. I have my apple pumpkin Yankee candle going. 0 throw to this. I'm just lighting it because I need to finish it up, but I don't smell anything coming off of it. In this corner here, I'm going to put my cupcake tier and then another one of those dollar pumpkins. Thought that would look cute. And then later today, I'm going to make some pumpkin crumble muffins and display them on my cute little spider tray. I'm going to use my magical powers and place a skull right there. Cute little spooky touch. This used to light up, but I don't think it lights up anymore. I should probably change the batteries, but I got this a really long time ago. It was one of the first Halloween decorations that I got for my place. Okay, and I'm gonna take my spider web and place it right here. Looks great. I love this. My aunt made this for me. It's so simple and so cute, but adds a nice little touch to a corner that needs an extra little something. I bought these really cool bats. They're all over Instagram, all over Pinterest, people doing the bat walls, and last year I just put them on my refrigerator. This year I thought it might be cool to put it on this wall right here, kind of like flying upwards, so cue the time lapse. My camera died out, so you didn't get to see the full time lapse, but I think it looks pretty good. I mean, it just adds a little extra something there. I mean, I would love to do this like over a fireplace mantle, but I don't have one. But for now, I think that's like a very good first little bat display. I wanted to share with you this little tip. So use painter's tape because you can easily peel it off of your walls, and you can repurpose the bats for every single Halloween after that. Instead of using the little stickies that they provide on here, it will rip the plastic and your walls, and that's never good. So it's a great way to be resourceful and not have to spend money on extra decorations. Now on to more decorating. I put these little pumpkin lights behind here just because I want this area to illuminate a little bit when it turns dark. Probably not my preference to have these little pumpkins. Like, I do think it looks kind of cheesy, but it's just like what I have, and I definitely want this area to be illuminated at night, so that is why I put those there. Definitely looks cleaner without it, but again, illumination is key. Okay, so I want to add some ghosts to the back of my headboard and switch these pumpkins around to the jack-o'-lantern side so that it can have a little bit spookier of a feel. So I came back to this area. I thought that I could put these spiders that I found displayed throughout. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. Let's see. I can put one like kind of crawling down the side there. Maybe one over here near the candle. That looks good. Maybe one like right here stuck in the web. These kind of look like big ants. I think they were trying to go with spiders, but They kind of look like big ants to me. This should be moved down a little bit more. I like when you place it on something and it kind of looks like it's crawling off to give that more realistic look. But yeah, that looks good, I think. I don't know. I like to play around with it, so it'll probably change throughout the course of the month, but that's how my coffee table looks right now. Also going to turn this around so that I can see the jack-o'-lanterns facing me, and I gotta clean this up. I don't know where I'm gonna put this. I have a lot of tchotchkes, and I never know, like, I don't want it to feel too much in my place. Like, I do want it to look not super cluttered, so I don't really have a place for this. I might put it on my snack board when I do my Halloween snack display, so probably just keep this in the kitchen over here. So I don't think I'm going to use this. I have it, and I just don't feel like I want to give it away, even though I don't necessarily love it. I mean, it's cool and it's super vintage looking, but I kind of like more of just like solid color. What's it called? What are these called? I completely forgot. I did get the pumpkin one this year because I felt like that pattern was classic. This is like a little kiddish, so this might be good in like a kid's room in the future. And then over here, I have this garland, but I really can't find a spot for it this year without it looking too cluttered and overwhelming. So I'll just store this. This can be a treasure for another time in a bigger space. But I wanted to show you guys what I'm currently not using. Well, you look like a little snuggle bug. Yeah, it's getting dark out. You getting hungry? Oh, sorry, baby. I didn't mean to smack you in the face. Look how cute she is. She just loves to watch me decorate. It's so sweet. Okay, so now we're going to make some pumpkin muffins from the Trader Joe's box mix. If you have not watched my Trader Joe's fall huge haul, I highly recommend go checking that out because I got so many fall goodies. I'm going to put these muffins in these cute muffin cups that say Happy Halloween on them. I used to never use cupcake liners or muffin liners, but they really help when it comes to cleaning your muffin tin because that is such a pain to have to go through every single hole when you don't have a dishwasher. So I just kind of followed the ingredients in the back or the directions in the back, but I went with my own little mixture by adding in half a cup of pumpkin and half a cup of water instead of the full cup of water. I really think adding that pumpkin added like an extra moistness. Sorry for saying that, but it did. I use my Danish Joe hook when I'm always mixing because it truly allows you to mix perfectly. It doesn't let you over mix, which can totally change the texture of your batter, which I didn't know until I researched it, but I've heard so many good things about a dough hook. I finally got one, and let me tell you, it's bomb. I got it off of the Food Nanny. If you've never heard of them, I'm absolutely obsessed with them. They're the cutest little mother-daughter duo. So I added that pumpkin, and then I decided to put them in the liners like halfway through because I didn't want them to be too pillowy. I want them to sit right on top because I am going to add a crumble later. And if they become too pillowy, then when they're rising, the crumble kind of falls off, and I want a lot of crumble. I'm a crumble girl. I'm a topping girl, actually. There's something about baking that is just so therapeutic for me, and I kind of wish that wasn't therapy for me because then I have so many baked goods around. But luckily, I have some neighbors that I can disperse them to, friends I can disperse them to, and then I freeze a lot so that I don't have to eat everything right then and there. I'm going to pop these muffins into my oven at 350 degrees, and I always just kind of keep an eye on it. I don't really go by the time. And then I decided to make some little bit of like a drizzle to go on top of them. It's just maple syrup and powdered sugar. That's it, equal parts. And it just added an extra sweetness, a really extra nice, not texture, but just flavor, you know? They're super good. And then I decided to put them on my stinking cute new cobweb tiered tray. I mean, hello, how festive and fun is this? Alright, well that is it for my 2020 Halloween decorate with me. I know that we didn't do too much like the fall one because I do like to sprinkle it throughout since I am limited in my storage, but I'm feeling those spooky vibes. Thank you for tagging along and making those muffins with me as well. They turned out pretty good, and I love the little changes that I made to the box mix. Typically I don't love a box mix, but I wanted to try that out. I'm gonna go bring those over to my neighbor, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Like the video if you like these decorate with me's. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. It would mean everything to me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Happy kail-o-ween!